On a quiet island off the coast of Tanzania, when the sun goes down, people don't sleep. They lock their doors. They pray. Some even sleep outside together, not because of the heat, but because something haunts those who are alone. Its name is Papabawa, a one-eyed, bat-like creature said to emerge only at night, leaving terror, trauma, and a chilling silence in its wake. And what makes this story so terrifying is that thousands of people claim they've seen it. Pemba Island lies in the vast Indian Ocean, just north of Zanzibar. By day, it's a picture of paradise, palm trees swaying in the breeze, vibrant fishing villages, and the calm rhythm of coastal life. But locals will tell you that Pemba has two faces. When night falls, the island transforms into a place of hushed whispers and deep-seated fear. Elders sternly warn children never to walk alone after sunset. Men gather in groups for protection. Women keep lamps burning all through the night, casting long, dancing shadows. Because Papabawa doesn't attack crowds, it comes for those who are isolated. Preys on the solitary. For generations, the people of Pemba have passed down descriptions of this horrifying creature. It's a story whispered from parent to child, a warning etched into the island's culture. What exactly is Papabawa? Witnesses describe it as tall, sometimes towering over 6 feet. It has huge, leathery bat-like wings that stretch out in the darkness. A single, glowing eye stares from the center of its head, an unblinking beacon of malice. Its hands end in sharp, menacing claws, and its presence is announced by a strong, suffocating smell of sulfur. The name itself comes from Swahili. Po means bat, and bawa means wing, so, quite literally, the bat wing. But locals are adamant that this is no ordinary animal. They believe Papabawa is something far more sinister, a spirit, a shapeshifter, or perhaps even a demon summoned from another realm. The most frightening part of the Papabawa legend isn't just what it looks like. It's what it does. The stories of its attacks are disturbingly consistent. Victims claim the creature enters their homes at night, passing through walls and locked doors as if they weren't there. It pins people to their beds, leaving them wide awake but completely paralyzed, unable to scream for help, unable to move a muscle. It's a state of pure, helpless terror. Many survivors also say that Papabawa speaks. It whispers threats into their ears, often giving them a chilling command: if you don't tell others what you sow, I will return. This threat is the engine of its legend. It forces victims to spread the story, to share their trauma, ensuring the fear never dies. Because of this, stories of Papabawa spread like wildfire. In the 1990s, a wave of sheer panic swept across Pemba Island and even reached Zanzibar. Entire villages refused to sleep indoors, choosing to huddle together outside in large groups. Believing there was safety in numbers, men armed themselves with machetes, standing guard all night. Schools were forced to close. Mosques overflowed with people praying for protection, their chants echoing through the long, dark hours. Doctors who examined the victims found no physical marks, no evidence of an attack, but the psychological trauma was undeniable. The fear was real, palpable, and all-consuming, and a fear that powerful doesn't spread across an entire population without a reason. What shocked the rest of the world was how seriously this was taken. This wasn't just a local folktale. The Tanzanian government publicly acknowledged the widespread panic. National newspapers ran front-page stories detailing the mass sightings. Police forces were dispatched to investigate the disturbances. The phenomenon became so significant that politicians even began discussing Papabawa during election campaigns, some promising to use their power to get rid of the creature. This political connection has led to some interesting theories. Some locals believe the creature only appears during times of social or political tension, feeding on the collective anger, fear, and chaos of the people. Others hold a more mystical view, suggesting that Papabawa is a spirit summoned by dark magic, a punishment sent to remind communities of forgotten moral laws and traditions. Naturally, scientists and skeptics have tried to find rational explanations for the Papabawa phenomenon. The most common theories point to mass hysteria, where fear and suggestion create a shared delusion. Others suggest it could be a series of sleep paralysis episodes, a condition where a person is temporarily unable to move or speak while falling asleep or waking up. Often accompanied by frightening hallucinations, the intense stress and anxiety of living in a community gripped by fear could also lead to stress-induced hallucinations. But for the people of Pemba, these explanations feel like excuses. They ask a simple, powerful question: how can thousands of different people see the exact same thing? How can they all describe the same creature, with the same eye, the same wings, the same smell, and react in the same way? Why do the attacks seem to stop when people gather together? Why does the creature only appear at night? And perhaps most unsettling of all, why do sightings continue even today? To this day, Papabawa has never been captured. It has never been clearly photographed. It has never been scientifically proven to exist. But on Pemba Island, belief doesn't require proof. Faith in its existence is woven into the fabric of daily life, a dark shadow that lengthens as the sun sets. Because when the wind howls in a certain way, when a strange sound is heard on the rooftop, people still look at each other with knowing eyes and whisper the same name, Papabawa. And if you ever find yourself on the beautiful shores of Pemba, remember the local wisdom: do not sleep alone. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into the unknown, be sure to like and subscribe for more strange stories.